Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another YouTube video on Nathaniel Amsonian. On today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I'm going to become the #1 melon farmer. Yeah, you heard me right. You heard me right. Unlike most videos, this one was not streamed on my Twitch, but if you do want to go over there, I'll be streaming stuff like this more often, and the link will just be in the description. Anyways, back into the video. Let's start off by putting this into perspective. To the beginning of my journey, when I was merely just a young boy, unaware of the true things that would meet me as a melon farmer, you know? I was unaware of the challenges that I would meet. Now, if you know me, I just do not like automatic farms. I feel like they're just really lazy, and I don't usually like using them, because I usually mess them up because I'm not the best at redstone. But if anyone asks, then I'm amazing at redstone. And I thought, although I'm not like fully with automatic farms, I'll give it a go. It's give the people what they want, you know. I spent an hour and a half building a tiny little farm. I'll put the YouTube video in the link in the link below, so you can find it for yourself. So basically, you drop the melons in. The melons grow, they get pushed down, and then the hopper comes underneath and it like picks them up for you, and which is it's really handy. I was like, oh, this is a really cool idea. It's a really cool idea. And I was like, oh, I've just finally made myself my first automatic farm that actually worked. It didn't work. It didn't work. An hour and a half of going, getting resources, coming back, realizing I've missed some resources, having to go back again, all for realizing I didn't even have a single melon produced after multiple hours. But don't worry, this isn't where the story ends. I didn't give up that easy. No, not me, definitely not. I knew that someday I, Nathaniel Amsonian, would become the #1 melon farmer. Now, after a bit of terraforming, I turned this into this, which kind of shows the dedication I really had, because this took a lot of materials, and this isn't just hollow either. This is actual like solid ground. I filled all of that. I was not going to slack off for this, and I decided to make these little squares. Each square produces 2 or 3 full melons per trip, and there's 42 of them. So if you think about that, that's about 120 melons for this whole field, and they grow back quick, very quick. And if I'm going to be the #1 melon farmer, what possibly could I do more? And I thought, it's a bit inconvenient, you know, constantly running back and trying to dodge all the melon seeds whenever you break them and stuff like that. And I had to make it easier for myself, you know, because it was really difficult. It was really difficult. So I've made these strips that you can see behind us. Each strip provides 40 to 50 blocks per mining session, which, if you add them together, is 100, just in case anyone was wondering. Which means I was producing 220 melons plus from just this manual farm. But then again, manually it's a lot more difficult to go around and mine stuff, especially with durability and stuff like that. And it just means I'll just be wasting more time, and when I can be building other stuff that would be a lot more fun to make. I thought to myself, I needed something that could do it for me. I needed something that could help me get all these melons without having to mine a single one of them. Like, I'm just trying to think. It's on the end of my tongue. I can't quite remember what it was.
Build an automatic farm.
Yeah, that basically. And after previous attempts, I was not very confident about building automatic farms, as you saw my hour and a half of building an automatic farm and not managing to get a single melon from it. So I was slightly disheartened. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a go. I will give it a go. You know, that's because what's wrong with trying? Also, before I go into the next bit about the automatic farms, thank you for Evermans. I don't know how you say his name on YouTube, because this mountain farm like really helped me out, because it actually works ish for me compared to the last one. Anyway, the melon farm, it wasn't really expensive at all, which really helped, because I really don't have that many resources after spending on a giant hole in the ground, which you can see in the background. And after building the design, though I found it was really useful and didn't really cost much at all, it also wasn't very effective at first. The observers didn't actually work, which was really annoying, because I spent quite a bit in them and I died multiple times and lost multiple valuables in the nether because of them. And I thought, if I was going to make this work, I'm not going to give up again. I'm going to find a way. I will find a way to do this. Anyways, I've decided after a bit of crying and a bit of redstone that the only way I can make this work is... Oh,
Hello there.
I'm staying on this melon. I'm staying on this melon. Anyways, after crying and a bit of redstone, I realised that if I had a redstone repeater that automatically sets off the pistons behind us, it means I'm using less observers, to basically no observers, and it'll destroy the melons instantly. The only problem is, whenever you go next to them, this is all you hear. So did it actually work, you may ask? And yes, surprisingly it did after the multiple redstone and worrying that I've just wasted all my time again just building a redstone automatic farm. And it also produces 24 per farm as well, which was really handy. So I thought, you know what, I'll build 2. Because, you know, why not? It's much more effective and it was much more fun to use as well, surprisingly. So now, with the both of them, I'm averaging 48 melons per hour, and if I mine all my crops every hour, that means that I am producing exactly 200 plus melons per hour. So if I did that for a full day every hour, that would give me over 4,000. Wait, actually, let me just ask Alexa. I think I just did my maths wrong. Alexa, what's 200 times 24?
200 times 24 is 4,800.
Yeah, it's 4,800 plus every day. And how many days would it take us to get 1 million, you may ask? Yeah, I know you were thinking that. I know you were thinking that. So if I was to get 1 million melons, it would take me exactly 200 days. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why on earth would you do that, Nathan? Why on earth would you do that? That would take so long, so much time. And to that I say, just wait and see. I'll show you 1 million melons. I'll bring you your 1 million melons on a plate in a YouTube video. Now, at the moment, this is definitely not nowhere near done. I'm going to expand this massively, and there will be other videos on this showing you what I've been doing and how I've been changing it. But as for now, this is it for today's YouTube video. If you have enjoyed, make sure you hit the like button. This did take quite a while to make, like very long to make, and you guys are the only ones who are really seeing this because Twitch didn't get to see this. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!